Your car's engine needs gas to run. Just like our bodies need food to function, your car's engine relies on gasoline to operate efficiently. Without it, the engine simply can't perform its essential tasks. Gasoline is the lifeblood of your vehicle, providing the necessary energy to power the engine and get you where you need to go. It's like food for your car. When you fill up your tank, you're essentially feeding your car the nutrients it needs to keep running smoothly. Just as you wouldn't skip meals, you shouldn't let your car run on an empty tank. Regularly filling up with gas ensures that your engine has the fuel it needs to perform at its best. If the engine isn't getting gas, it won't start or run properly. You might notice warning lights on your dashboard, or you might find yourself repeatedly turning the key in the ignition with no success. This can be incredibly frustrating, especially if you're in a hurry or far from home. An engine without gas is like a heart without blood. It just can't function. Knowing how to check if your engine is getting gas is important. It can save you a lot of time and trouble. By understanding the basics of your car's fuel system, you can quickly diagnose issues and take appropriate action. This knowledge empowers you to handle minor problems on your own, without always needing to rely on a mechanic. It helps you fix problems yourself. Imagine being able to identify and resolve a fuel issue without having to wait for a tow truck or pay for expensive repairs. This not only gives you a sense of accomplishment, but also keeps your car running smoothly. Plus, it can be a fun and rewarding hobby for car enthusiasts. This can save you money at the mechanic. By learning to troubleshoot and fix minor fuel-related issues, you can avoid costly diagnostic fees and labor charges. Every dollar saved on repairs is a dollar you can spend on something else, whether it's upgrading your car, going on a road trip, or simply enjoying a night out. Knowing this also keeps you safe. A well-maintained fuel system ensures that your car runs reliably, reducing the risk of breakdowns and accidents. Regular checks and maintenance can prevent unexpected issues, giving you peace of mind every time you get behind the wheel. Safety should always be a top priority, and understanding your car's fuel needs is a key part of that. Imagine being stranded with a car that won't start. It's not just inconvenient, it can also be dangerous, especially if you're in an unfamiliar area or bad weather. By ensuring your engine always has enough gas, you can avoid these stressful situations. Regularly checking your fuel levels and understanding how your fuel system works can save you from a lot of headaches. Let's learn how to check if your engine is getting the fuel it needs. We'll walk you through the steps to inspect your fuel system, identify potential issues, and ensure your car is always ready to go. With a little knowledge and some basic tools, you can keep your engine running smoothly and avoid the hassle of unexpected breakdowns. So let's get started and make sure your car is always fueled up and ready for the road. Before you start, gather these tools: a fuel pressure gauge, a wrench, and safety glasses. You'll also need a fire extinguisher nearby, just in case. Safety is very important when working on your car. Always wear safety glasses to protect your eyes. Work in a well-ventilated area. Never smoke or work near an open flame when working with gasoline. Gasoline is flammable and dangerous. This might sound silly, but it happens. Make sure you have enough gas in your tank. Look at your fuel gauge. Is it on empty? If it is, you need to add gas. Sometimes the fuel gauge can be faulty. If you suspect this, you can try adding a small amount of gas to see if it solves the problem. Remember, running out of gas can damage your fuel pump. Fuses and relays are like tiny switches. They protect your car's electrical system. A blown fuse or a bad relay can stop the fuel pump from working. Locate your car's fuse box. It's usually under the hood or dashboard. Check your owner's manual for the exact location. Find the fuse and relay for the fuel pump. Consult your owner's manual for the correct ones. Replace any blown fuses. The fuel pump sends gas from the tank to the engine. You can often hear it when you turn the key to the on position. Ask a friend to turn the key while you listen near the gas tank. Do you hear a humming sound? That's the fuel pump working. If you don't hear anything, the fuel pump might be faulty. You might need to replace it. Section 6: Inspecting fuel lines. Fuel lines carry gas from the tank to the engine. They are crucial for the proper functioning of your vehicle. Without them, the engine wouldn't receive the necessary fuel to run. These lines are typically made of durable materials like steel or reinforced rubber to withstand the high pressure of the fuel system. However, over time, they can wear out or get damaged due to various factors such as road debris, corrosion, or even improper installation. A leak or blockage in the fuel lines can stop the flow of gas. This can lead to engine performance issues such as stalling, misfiring, or even complete engine failure. Leaks are particularly dangerous because they can cause fuel to spill, creating a fire hazard. Blockages, on the other hand, can restrict the flow of fuel, leading to a lean fuel mixture, which can damage the engine over time. Carefully inspect the fuel lines for any cracks, leaks, or damage. Use a flashlight to get a good look at the entire length of the fuel lines. Pay special attention to areas where the lines bend or are close to moving parts, as these are more prone to wear and tear. If you notice any wet spots, strong fuel odor, or visible damage, it's a sign that the fuel lines need attention. Look for any kinks or bends that might restrict fuel flow. Kinks can occur if the fuel lines are not routed properly, or if they get pinched by other components. Straightening out these kinks can sometimes solve the problem, but in some cases, the fuel line may need to be replaced to ensure proper fuel flow. Always make sure the fuel lines are routed according to the manufacturer's specifications. If you see any damage, the fuel lines need to be repaired or replaced. This is not a task to be taken lightly, as improper repair can lead to further issues down the line. It's important to use the correct type of fuel line and fittings for your specific vehicle. In some cases, it might be necessary to replace the entire fuel line assembly to ensure the system is safe and reliable. This is best done by a professional mechanic. They have the tools and expertise to properly diagnose and repair fuel line issues. Attempting to fix fuel lines on your own can be risky, especially if you're not familiar with the fuel system. A professional mechanic can ensure that the repair is done correctly and safely, giving you peace of mind and helping to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Section 7. Checking fuel pressure. In this section, we will guide you through the essential steps to check the fuel pressure in your vehicle. Ensuring proper fuel pressure is crucial for the optimal performance of your car's engine. Fuel pressure ensures the gas reaches the engine with enough force. This force is necessary for the engine to run smoothly and efficiently. Without adequate fuel pressure, the engine may not receive the right amount of fuel, leading to various performance issues. Low fuel pressure can cause starting problems and poor engine performance. Symptoms of low fuel pressure include difficulty starting the engine, stalling, and a noticeable decrease in power and acceleration. If you experience any of these issues, it's important to check the fuel pressure as part of your diagnostic process. Connect a fuel pressure gauge to the fuel rail. The fuel rail is a crucial component of the fuel system, distributing fuel to the injectors. By attaching the gauge, you can measure the pressure of the fuel being delivered to the engine. This is usually located on the engine. The fuel rail is typically found on the top or side of the engine, and it may have a Schrader valve or a specific port for attaching the fuel pressure gauge. Refer to your vehicle's manual for the exact location. Crank the engine and observe the pressure reading. When you turn the ignition key, the fuel pump activates and the gauge will display the current fuel pressure. It's important to note the reading immediately as it can fluctuate. Compare the reading to your car's specifications. Every vehicle has a specific fuel pressure range that is considered normal. This information can be found in the service manual or a repair guide for your car. If the reading is outside this range, further investigation is needed. Low pressure indicates a problem with the fuel pump, fuel filter, or fuel pressure regulator. These components are essential for maintaining the correct fuel pressure. A faulty fuel pump may not deliver enough fuel, a clogged fuel filter can restrict flow, and a malfunctioning pressure regulator can cause inconsistent pressure. Inspect these parts and replace them if necessary to restore proper fuel pressure. Regularly checking and maintaining your fuel system can prevent many common engine problems. By ensuring that your fuel pressure is within the recommended range, you can keep your engine running smoothly and efficiently. If you're unsure about any step in this process, consult a professional mechanic for assistance. Proper fuel pressure is key to a well-functioning engine. Regular maintenance and timely checks can save you from costly repairs and ensure a reliable driving experience. Thank you for watching this section on checking fuel pressure. Stay tuned for more tips on maintaining your vehicle. Section 8. Don't forget the fuel filter. The fuel filter cleans the gas before it reaches the engine. A clogged fuel filter restricts fuel flow and can cause performance issues. Locate the fuel filter. It's usually located along the fuel line. Use a wrench to loosen and remove the old fuel filter. Install the new fuel filter, making sure to tighten the connections properly. A clogged fuel filter should be replaced immediately. Section 9. Keep your engine running smooth. Knowing how to check if your engine is getting gas is essential for car maintenance. It helps you diagnose problems early and prevent bigger issues. Remember to perform these checks regularly, especially if you experience starting problems or poor engine performance. Regular maintenance keeps your car running smoothly, and always prioritize safety. If you're unsure about any step, consult a professional mechanic. Happy driving!